Hi everyone, this is Melissa at Pets on Cue, and today I'm going to walk you through how to join the Animal List as a brand. And this video is really for people that are looking to hire animal talent. So that could be, actual brands if you own a business or a company and you're looking to promote a product or service. This could be a marketing company that's looking to work with a brand and promote their product or service. Maybe you're a production company looking to hire talent for your next commercial or photo shoot. Or maybe you need to hire some goats to come graze the field in your, back property. If any of that is you, if you're looking to hire animal talent, then you need to register for an account at the Animal List as a brand, and that gives you all kinds of opportunities. So today we're going to go ahead and go to the animallist.com, which is right here. I'm already there, and there's a lot of great things on this page. There's different things that you can look at and searches and stuff. But today, we're just going to go up here on the top right-hand corner and click on the join button. And this really simple process, we're just going to create an account, and I'm going to just go ahead and sign up with email. And so which best describes you pops up before we get started. And we're going to go seeking animal talent, but also this is the same sign up for offering animal talent. But in this instance, we're going to go ahead and click seeking animal talent. And then we're going to click continue. And my full name kind of pops in here from just what I just put in there. And then my display name is Melissa. So now I can change this. Maybe I want this to be Melissa C. Test. I'm not gonna, you don't have to add a profile picture. I'm not gonna do that right this very second, but I'm going to say animal lover looking to hire great animal talent for production. It's spelled production. And I'm not going to put a website in because I don't have to right now. But so these are things that, if you wanted a more robust profile, obviously you're going to come in and put a profile picture, link to your website, things like that. But you can create an account without having to do that. Super fast. And immediately it allows me to either explore animal talent or post a casting call. And basically the difference is if you're exploring animal talent, that means that you are perusing listings that have already been set up by animals that are looking to get hired. It's very similar to Fiverr. So these animals will create a listing. Sometimes those listing packages have different tiers or different options, and you can browse those and actually go purchase them directly. If there is an animal with a listing that isn't quite what you're looking for, you can reach out to them and message them and have them create a listing just for you. If they're interested in working with you. And then of course, you can post a casting call. So if you want animals to apply to you directly, a casting call is the way to go. And then right here, we've got a link to some information on how, casting call works. And it tells you right here, casting call can match you with the right talent easily. You create the casting call, you get the offers, and then basically you accept an offer and get started. So it's really pretty simple. Now that my basic account has been created, if I go up here and click on this, I can see my profile settings, my dashboard, and my account settings. And here we have a switch to seller option. And this is for, let's say you are buying animal talent, but then you also have a really talented animal and you want to have a seller account and sell that animal talent on here. You can do both. You're not limited at the Animal List, which is really great. But for today, we're focusing on this side as if we're buying animal talent. So if I want to go check out my profile, I'm going to click here, which takes me back to that original page that we just we're filling out. And then if I want to see my dashboard, I click right here. And this is sort of the basic dashboard. I don't have a listing or anything yet, and I don't have a casting call yet, so there's nothing here. But if I had one, that's where it would show up. And it shows that I'm a member since May 2024. Now, if I hop over to my email, here I see email verification instructions for the Animal List. And this is really important. You do need to make sure you verify your email address in order to get going on the Animal List. This is an important step. It will hold you back, so make sure you're going in there and verifying. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click verify email, super simple. And now again, it kind of takes you back to that login page, but I'm already logged in over here. So I'm just gonna go back and refresh my page. So I'm logged into my main page now for my Melissa C test account that we just created together. And as you can see, I still have not created a casting call. Now, if I go up here in the top right where my little MC is and I click on the blue circle, I get options for profile settings, dashboard, and account settings, and also switch to seller. So a really cool feature about the animal list is, let's say that you sign up as a buyer because you're going to hire some animal talent to promote something, but then you also have a really talented horse or dog or cat or whatever. You can also sign up as a seller, so you don't have to choose one or the other. But today we're just going to focus on the buyer side of things. So here in the profile settings, that's the page that we initially filled out with our name and email. The dashboard is the page we're on, but if we go to account settings, that takes us to a little bit more robust page. Now you'll notice here under account and details, it does say you haven't verified your email address yet, even though I just verified it. It takes a little bit of time for the system to sync up once you verify. So if you go in and see this after you verified your email address, don't worry. And then here is where you would enter your phone number. But I want to look over here on the side. Payout details and payment methods is really, really important. When you do set up an account at the animal list, this is really important because we do require payment up front. Now, that doesn't mean we pay out right away, but we require that payment be sent up front once the gig is booked. And then we hold it in escrow until the job is completed satisfactorily or at an autocomplete phase 2 weeks after the completion date. So there is some wiggle room there, but we like to have that information in the system prior to you moving forward so that everything is just very streamlined. So when you go into payout details, this is if you're going to be receiving payment. It says this is for animal talent sellers. So again, if I own an animal and I'm selling their talent, payout details is where I would go. But if I am buying talent, then I would need to go to payment methods. And this is where I would enter my credit card information, my billing information, and save that here. I'm not going to do that at this point, but I just wanted you to see exactly where to go as a brand or an animal talent buyer. Go into payment methods, enter your details, and save it there. All of our transactions are processed through third-party service Stripe, which is very safe and encrypted and very trusted in all kinds of industries. If you have any questions about that, though, please do send me an email. I'm happy to chat about Stripe. No problem there. But anyway, going back to my dashboard, this is where I want to go. And I want to create a casting call. And that's, again, a job listing or a casting where I'm going to let basically all of the users, all of the talent on the animal list know that, hey, I'm hiring and I'm looking for this type of animal and for these things. And it's a great way to find the animal talent you need. So I'm going to just click here to create a new listing, and it says right here, animal talent casting call. And just like any kind of job listing or casting, you want your title to be catchy. So in this case, I'm going to put test casting call for pets on queue. Now, normally, obviously, this would be like a nice catchy title. You want to, create a compelling title that grabs attention and invite the type of animal talent to apply that you're looking for. We even have this nice little link here that gives you a pop-up on how to, choose an appropriate casting call. So examples: wranglers with adoptable kittens and puppies for a conference, wrinkly dogs needed for San Francisco shoot, horses wanted for Los Angeles commercial shoot, influencer with 50,000 followers or more for UGC content. Things of that nature. But in this case, again, I'm just going to put test casting for pets on queue. Description and scope of work. This is really important because you want to make sure that your talent understand what you're asking of them and just try to be as robust as possible. So, the type of talent you're seeking and the more detail you provide, the better you can expect. So let's say I'm looking for dog and cat accounts in the Los Angeles area for in-person photo shoot on July 3rd. All kinds considered. Will provide content to each influencer to then post on their social media, say Instagram and TikTok, 1 reel and 1 story. Okay, so see how I I really just kind of let them know what I'm looking for, kind of what the basic deal is, and you know, kind of the breakdown of the final content. Casting for, this is animal content creator, but see how we have entertainment animals, animal professional, working animals, and animal content creator. And so there's different categories and subcategories. And if you're unsure, once again, we have this little pop-up. So which category and subcategory to pick? Entertainment animals. So there's basically a breakdown of the different kind of, you know, different things that you can go here: animal care and welfare, working animals, all of that. So, you know, in my instance, I know that I want a content creator. And then I'm going to say that I want somebody in the pet comedy and trends subcategory. This is just, again, to further define your listing or excuse me, your casting, but that doesn't preclude people from seeing it. Putting these things in here doesn't mean that, you know, if there's an animal content creator that doesn't have a comedy account, that they're not going to see your casting for some reason. They will see it. These descriptions are literally just to help fine tune your ask so that people applying are appropriate for what you're looking for. In this instance, I'm going to say I'm looking for multiple animals. And then let's say I said cat and a dog. So I'm gonna do dog and cat there. And now these requirements are, you know, dependent upon what you are looking for and what your project is. So union wrangler required. This is if you're doing a union photo shoot or a union set, you know, production. And so you would have to check that box if that's the case. If you have an in-person event and you need proof of animal vaccinations, if you need insurance, if you would like exclusivity. So I'm going to go ahead and click 1 month of exclusivity. And what that means is, while working with me during this 30-day period, this influencer cannot post anything that is going to be, I guess, a sponsored post with a competitor of mine. And if I am choosing exclusivity, then I have to define what that means. So for instance, if I have a pet supplement brand, then I need to say I want 1 month of exclusivity for all types of pet supplements. So that means that influencer is sort of beholden to you or almost married to you for that 1 month period. And they can post other kinds of content, but they can't post for a direct competitor. So exclusivity is really important. If you want exclusivity for a longer amount of time, that is absolutely okay, and we can negotiate that. But just know there is a dollar amount, you know, added for extensions and time of that nature, and it's going to vary based on the influencer and the size of the influencer. And then usage rights to content created required. That's something, you know, most brands and companies are going to want. If you're having this content created, of course you want the right to use it and repost it, right? And then you can add more as needed. If you want to have a link, you know, related to the listing, you can add that there. And I'm going to add the website link again for Pets on Q. So I'm going to go www.petsonq.com. Since this is my test, I'm going to go ahead and click continue. It's going to want me to choose an image. So I'm going to go to my desktop and going to pick the Pets on Q logo as my image. I'm gonna go ahead and add a location, Los Angeles, California. Now this location is shared. So if you put your home address here, that will be shared on your casting. So please make sure that you either put, you know, a broad location like Los Angeles or something of that nature that doesn't pinpoint people directly to where you are. I'm gonna go ahead and click continue here. So here I'm going to go ahead and put a date. Now, if I have an in-person event, if I have a shoot or a meet and greet or a red carpet or whatever, or there's production dates, then that's what I'm going to put here. But if I don't know the dates yet, or if there's no date or whatever, excuse me, you can specify it later. So I'm just going to go ahead and put date not yet decided. For choose duration, now this is typically, again, the approximate amount of time that you would need the talent services for your project. If this is something where you're looking for talent to just create content like I am, then I'm just going to go ahead and pick a day. But let's say I need talent to come on set for 2 days, 5 days, more than that, a month, and I want to list that here. But in this instance, I'm just going to go ahead and put a day. I can put a budget here if I know what that budget is. If I'm saying, hey, I can offer $100 per post, you know, or per person, like, then I'm going to put it here. If I don't know what it is, I can put TBD. But you can't book somebody for nothing. So you do have to eventually put at least a $5 fee in here in order to book them and have them accept it. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and put 100. Oops, I don't know how to type. And we're going to continue. So I have just created a casting call. Once I'm in my dashboard, if I click on casting call, I can see it right here. I can go into it. I can see what it looks like. I can edit it if I don't like how it came across, but here's my logo photo that came in. It says it's for social media, looking for dog and cat accounts, budget $100, duration 1 day, date not declared, and then, you know, and then here we go. I'm taken back to my dashboard, and if I click on casting call, here's my casting call right here. And I can click into it, and I can go in and see what the talent is going to see. So they're going to have a big apply button here. They're going to see my image, my about myself, and then my budget and all of, you know, location, basically everything that I've entered. If I'm not satisfied with that, I can go ahead and click edit listing here and go ahead and change anything I'm not happy with. But I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Now, let's say I want to go browse some talent. I want to go look at some talent. And I also want to see my casting call in action. I'm just going to click up here on this little magnifying glass. I'm going to click that and move that. And here we go. These are listed, you know, by newest. And here's my casting call is the very first thing right here. But these are actual listings of animals right now that are looking to be hired to do all kinds of things. So here we've got a service dog and a content creator, UGC creator, content creator, more content creators, you know, ready to steal the show. This is a production work dog, certified, you know, so we have all kinds of options. And me as a brand, I can filter through the options. Let's say I want to just look for animals and I want them, let's say I just want a dog. Excuse me. Yeah, dog, apply. And then let's say I want price. I want less than that. So then, yeah, so see, I can change all kind of filters to see what I want. So now I've got all these dogs. If I want a location, I could say Los Angeles. If I want content creators, I can say that. And so this, you know, filters my results. And then I can click in here and see what they're offering. So Layla, the lovable yellow lab, has a basic package where she's giving you usage rights and social media posting to 1 Instagram post and 2 stories for $300. And that's a great deal. And I can go down here, see pictures of her. I can see her in action. I can even link to her social here. I can click over here and go, oh, I want to go see, you know, her actual social media page. I want to see what she's got going on. You know, she's like a micro influencer, all of that. So there's all different ways that I can look at talent here in the animal list, which is really fun. And it's just great because I can create a casting call like I did and like I showed you to have animals apply to me. Plus I can look through the talent profiles that way. And then we can start the process. We can start communicating. And then when someone applies to one of my castings or I have initiated a conversation with them, I go up here to my messaging and I'll be able to see any messages back and forth with us here. So that's a great thing to know here. So this is where if someone applies, you're going to go there. You're also going to get an email notification. So yeah, that's about it for today. It's not super difficult, pretty self-explanatory. But of course, you know, like anything, it takes a minute to get used to. We're here at Pets Like You to answer any questions you have and work you through, you know, any questions and problems. And please call us, email us. Happy to hop on a call and set this up. We're really excited about what we have to offer here with the Animal List and all kinds of opportunities that are happening there. So please check it out. I'm Melissa for Pets on Q. Thanks for watching.